Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So off we go then. Raya finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper. And when the chips are down, sometimes he can make all the difference. After all, preventing a goal at one end can be just as valuable as scoring one at the other. And that makes this guy worth his weight in gold.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gamoa has the space to scheme. Salah. Lovely, now then. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Torres. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah driving forwards. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Torres. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
Oh, great chance! And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Matheus Cunha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Torres finds himself offside. Ramsey. And it's Salah. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Still goalless.
Pretty robust defending.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something...
Szoboszlai! Oh, it's hit the post! No, just not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Rice. And here's Mohamed Salah. Liverpool have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Ekitike. Szoboszlai. Oh, super. Lamar! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Szoboszlai and Caicedo. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp, succumbs to the pressure. And he has been fouled there. Szoboszlai with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Szoboszlai! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gravenberg, McAllister, Ramsey. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Torres. Szoboszlai. Half an hour played now. Showing great feet there. That's tidy. Rice has to go back here. And this is Torres! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Defending of the desperate variety. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries to get it clear. And it's Cancelo. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he is... And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Matheus Cunha. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, good-looking ball. Ungamoa. Brilliantly cut out. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Torres. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Arsenal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. He's got away. Now it's Torres. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Fernando Torres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything. his way.
Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Torres. Torres! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Liverpool are down to 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Szoboszlai! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, shooting chance! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And he's hit it long. Now he's off and running. Ungamoa. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's McAllister. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left, and this is Torres. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a sharp pass. Rice. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well read, nice interception. Alisson. Salah. Now it's Torres. It'll be a throw-in. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Mohamed Salah, and this is Torres. Aims beyond the defence. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Corner number 2 then. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. And here's Soboslai. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread neatly. And this is Torres! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's beaten the last man. Might be... There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Torres.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And it's Rice. McAllister does really well to win the ball there.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Szoboszlai. Caicedo. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
We come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That pass isn't the best. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Lewandowski in with the challenge. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Jong running with intent. And it's made its way. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri receives it in a good position here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is ended up in no man's land. Raul. And here's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Nicely spread. Now it's Raul. And here's Lewandowski. Now there's a fight. De Jong! Off the post. And it's slung out wide. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And that was nowhere near his best. And that was very necessary. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Griezmann.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And it's Pedri. Nicely shaped ball.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rivaldo. Shoots! Raul. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cardozo cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. Mendieta aimed beyond the defence. And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which...
Goes for a shot! And no mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with two up.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Oh, given offside once more. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Now it's Raul. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Griezmann providing an outlet on that flank. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. And he's hit it long. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi will not want to... Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Griezmann. Serán sustituidos por...
There's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. Lewandowski knocks it into space. And this is Hazard. Hazard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong, and that has put paid to that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found a way through. And it's Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yamal. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And now he has two.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 18.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And this is Rivaldo. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the pass is intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rudiger. And he's only too happy to take that back. Shot a goal! It's a goal!
Marcó en el minuto 79 el dorsal 9.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It'll be a throw-in. De Jong. He might be in here! No, he wasn't going to let him past. Not the most accurate pass. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Raul. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Gundogan kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Searching pass is played there. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal. And it's Gundogan. That's a dangerous ball. Cardoso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Oh, it's come loose. Corner number 2 then. Rivaldo goes short. He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Rivaldo with the short one. Backward it goes. Oh, shapes to shoot! There's the shot! And that's in! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pinches it off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.